We used 3 eggs for this project. Eggs come from chickens, which originated in Asia.
We used 1 stick of butter for the entire pasta frolla. Butter originated in Mesopotamia. Here we can see a modern day map of where Mesopotamia was located in ancient times.
Another ingredient is dulce de membrillo, which originated in Southwest Asia near modern day Turkey. Flour is a very popular product across the world, and very few know where it actually originated. It originated in Rome, Italy. However, scholars have debated whether it actually originated in Great Britain or Rome or Italy. Our fourth ingredient is vanilla, which originated in Mexico, located in the southeast part of Mexico. Our last but most important ingredient is sugar, which originated in Southeast Asia. We begin by pouring 1.5 cups of flour. Here we get 1/2 cup of sugar and we pour it where the 1.5 cup of flour is located.
We then add an egg to the base in order to create the dough for the pasta frolla. After the mixture is made, another egg yolk is added to the mixture, and the egg whites are saved to caramelize the pastry at the end of cooking.
That's how you take egg whites out there. I would just put it there and cook it out with a fork.
Shortly thereafter, another ingredient is added, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Then a quarter of a stick of butter is saved. The rest is poured into the mixture, about 100 grams of butter. It is then kneaded together to make the dough. The ingredients are broken within the mixture itself, and it takes a few minutes to actually create the dough or knead it. After the dough is made, butter is poured into a pan and mixed with flour so that the dough does not stick to it while cooking. The butter is actually spread with the wrapper itself. It's a technique that's been passed down through generations.
Wait, watch out because if you touch the sides too.
After the butter and the flour in the pan, the dough is cut in half and the half is used to make a lattice pattern on the top of the pastry. This portion is put aside and the dulce de membrillo is brought out. It gets pureed so it can be put into the pie itself. The next step is to get the dough ball that we had set aside to make the base. Flour is added so it doesn't stick to the rolling pin, and it is rolled and will be later put into the pan that we set aside before. The dough is rolled onto the rolling pin and transferred over to the pan to prevent the dough from cracking. Excess dough is then cut aside and put into the other portion that we set aside for the lattice pattern. After the initial base is put into the pan, the top part, or the lattice pattern, is rolled and cut into slices. The membrillo is also added to the base of the pastry.
Okay.
That looks so good. Except you don't like it, but...
Here you can see how the strips are cut using an instrument for the lattice pattern. This will be laid on top of the dulce de membrillo.
Vos ponelas que vos sabes mejor.
Lastly, you can see how she is applying the egg yolk that we saved from before to the top of the pastry.
Now the pasta frolla is ready to go in the oven as soon as it heats up, and then it's going to get baked.
Yep.
So now we need to put the pasta frolla in here for 50 minutes at 350 degrees.
After 15 minutes of cooking, the pasta frolla is ready.
There she is. The beauty.
Obra de arte de los chicos.